Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You take a look at Jokic. He leads the West in voting.
And that's no shock. Always one of the players that the fans love to see.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Aaron Gordon is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Zeke Naji. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 2. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
And it's going to be Denver off the tip. Pass to Hardaway. It's Naji, high post. Oh, he just jams it right over Myles Turner.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Rollins. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Defeated by Washington in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Now the Bucks with it. Antetokounmpo, right side. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Back to Watson. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Antetokounmpo, bam.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Hardaway, pass to Watson. Gordon outside. Now here's Hardaway. The D's right on him. Here's Murray. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Such a unique player, Clark. Myles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Milwaukee. Outside Hardaway. Murray, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo inside, defended by Hardaway. Giannis Antetokounmpo again.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Down low. Gordon against Harris. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Gordon. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. That's tipped. Screen by Watson. Hardaway, the pass to Watson. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Rollins. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Porter's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 4. It's Watson on the wing, hounded by Harris. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
4th and 3-point field goal percentage, and they're among the top 10 in the league in block shots. They don't concede easy buckets at the rim. Their big men play great help defense inside.
And to be number 2 in turnovers per game, it gives you a good sense of what a well-organized squad they are. They run a tight ship. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Nagy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Rollins has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
So it's Denver now. 4-point game. Pass to Nagy. Outside Hardaway. Here's the 3. And it's Watson missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Harris finds Porter. Here's Rollins. Defended by Murray. Shot clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. So a moment now to see the story for Kevin Porter.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Nuggets trail by 4. Murray looking around. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate. as well, but his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And Milwaukee has possession after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Gordon against Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. The rebound by Murray. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. Porter with the steal. On the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Porter Jr. doing a nice job turning good defensive pressure into an offensive opportunity. Nice fast break play.
And here's Murray. 32 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. It's Watson on the wing and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now Milwaukee moving it up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Murray. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Gordon finds Hardaway. And again, it's Denver missing.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Porter with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Just another example of Harris taking what the defense allows. Sees the soft spot and attacks.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. They trail by 7. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Milwaukee making some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Harris, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And then for Denver, Brown comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Hardaway.
Shooting 2.
first one at the line is good. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And Murray drops them both. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Going into the offseason, Clark, a priority for the Nuggets was adding depth.
Jokic himself bluntly made it clear that's what they needed. Denver was worn down by the end of that OKC series. You could see it. And depth was a strength for each of the conference finalists.
Holmes, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And he makes both free throws. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Antetokounmpo up top. 13 points in the game. There's a screen by Turner. Lets the three fly. Here's Porter. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Porter's got his second bucket on the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Brown, a screen on Kuzma. Brown against Kuzma. Right side Murray. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Brown against Kuzma. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Guarded closely. Hauled in by Brown. Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Brown. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Unfazed by the defender. Right on him, all over him, as a matter of fact. Really good finish by Brown.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line. Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure. And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Trent in for Porter Jr. And that's good as he hits both shots.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Anthony against Murray. Outside, Green. No good on the triple.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Anthony against Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 6 points.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Milwaukee in the lead. Anthony, the pass to Portis. Trent outside. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Now Murray over Anthony. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Denver, they've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Christian Brown, and it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brown. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Brown. Here's Tyson. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bucks leading by 6. Anthony feeling it out a bit. And here is Green. To the inside. Portis, the pass to Green. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Brian, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. So it's Denver now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Holmes, a screen on Anthony. Here's Brown. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. They get it back. And here's Green from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Nuggets trail by 14. And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokić, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokić has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
You know, for Denver, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Brown. He's scoreless. Outside Brown. 6 to shoot. There's a screen to halt the run. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Anthony. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. An open look for Portis. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Brown against Anthony. Now here's Brown. Pass to Tyson. Now Holmes. Denver moving it around. And here's Brown for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast. I can roast, I can gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious because you believe in the free settling. Talking too much on the court, you a bitch squeak. Don't let me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes on the drop 10. We down on the low, yeah, goddamn. Quick shot, big shot. 6 threes in your face while your wrist locked.
A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Kuzma. Harris comes in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Jackson. And then for Denver, Watson, he's checked in for Tyson. Hardaway comes in for Strother. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Brown. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Watson. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's thumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Holmes. Here's Watson. Picked by Holmes. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Inside. Portis down low. Holmes is on him. Portis gets the bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Murray after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. To the inside and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And a chance now to check out the leaderboard and see the big men around the league who have made an impact on the offensive end last month. Giannis Antetokounmpo on top.
And you see why they keep going to him. He's a big man with a polished offensive repertoire, playing to his strengths and being efficient as a result.
Especially not one with the arsenal of moves this fella has. He's mastered the art of low post offense, and no matter what look the defense throws at him, he typically has a counter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. Kuzma for three. Rebounded by Denver. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That game will conclude the three-game road trip they're currently on.
You can tell Hardaway Jr. loves this area of the floor, getting it done from the corner.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. Nuggets trail by 17. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And he drops the first.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
Hardaway hits them both.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 15. Collins gets the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Murray with it. Kicks it out to Hardaway. To the inside. Watson. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Turner, a screen on Hardaway. Kuzma drives in. Turner for three. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Murray. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 8.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals.
Now here's Kuzma. Cuts off the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Here's Rollins. He's got 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Outside Murray. Here's Watson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Rollins passes to Porter. Turner, a screen on Murray. The drive by Porter over Murray. Here's Turner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Turner's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. There's that strength. Murray.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And here's Porter. Pass to Turner. Right wing. Outside Porter. From behind the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Gordon outside. And there's the drive. Here's Nagy. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
A clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line. No good on the free throw.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
That one misses.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back over to you, Brian.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Ali, good stuff. The Bucks leading by 15. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins. Tries again. And a nice layup by Turner. Turner's got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. A minute 58 left in the second period. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Well, you always want high field goal percentages from the bigs. These are the best at efficiently putting the ball in the bucket. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
And it's Watson missing.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line.
Yeah, in the first half here, I mean, he's really struggling with his free throws.
Yeah, he's done well to get to the line, but I tell you, he's left a bit to be desired in terms of his cash-in rate. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And the free throw, no good. Nuggets trail by 19. Pass to Murray. Here's Nagy. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Gordon. Now Murray. Screen by Gordon. Murray passes to Gordon. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Bucks leading by 17. Rollins passes to Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. 34 seconds left in the second. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Antetokounmpo has got 21.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops from Murray. And Murray drops them both. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that's not going to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 17. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot run line. They're thinking about the shot. That's their try to test it.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our All-Star voting totals.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
Just like Vegas, what you do there stays there.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Bucks.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to the second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Here's Porter. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Rollins in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Kevin Porter
One shot.
shooting 1.
That's good from Porter.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Pass to Najee. Back to Murray. Najee sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Murray, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Milwaukee leading by 20. They set the pick. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's stolen. Now here's Hardaway. Defense right on him. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Milwaukee with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. 5 to shoot. The teardrop. Porter's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 18. And he's going for the oop here. Right side Watson. The 3 is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 21 points in the game. Pass to Rollins. Here's Porter, defended by Hardaway. There's a screen by Turner to the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
And they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line, finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
And talking about how they've done protecting the ball, this is a team that makes you work defensively. They don't just throw it away. Now here's Porter. 10 points for him.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Gordon, the pass to Murray, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Murray's got 14.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
The Bucks leading by 18. Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. Taking a look at Milwaukee, so far this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Now here's Watson. Give him 8. Gordon left side. Murray up top. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Najee's got 4 rebounds now. Hardaway on the wing. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Milwaukee leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
The Nuggets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Down low. Here's Gordon. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Outside for Porter. And the layup is good. Porter's got 14.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Here's Murray. 14 points for him. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Watson. Gordon can't hit. The Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. On the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by Denver.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Rollins. Rollins has got 4 rebounds now. Harris outside. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Murray. Gordon against Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Murray and Turner with the block.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
Outside Murray. Gordon with a screen on Porter. Murray for 3. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Rollins. Defended by Murray. Porter the pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. You take a look at Porter. Right now, he's 5th in assist, just cutting defenses to pieces.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
First free throw is good. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Brown passes to Watson. Gordon with a screen on Harris. They still need this. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 10 points in the game.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
The Bucks leading by 22. Pass to Rollins. Back to Porter. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. And here is Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Nuggets shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Pass to Nagy. Here's Watson. Brown looking around. Denver needs to get off a shot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Brown passes to Gordon. Pass to Watson. Denver moving it around. And here's Brown. He's guarded by Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Watson. Out to Gordon. Three-pointer. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Milwaukee leading by 19. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Six to shoot. Pass to Rollins. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Nagy. Naji's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brown with it. Now Porter defending. Porter against Brown. To the inside. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And they're up there in the top half of the league in assists. That's an area they'd like to improve on, but on their good nights, this is an excellent passing team.
And with the perimeter game, it's one thing to hoist up a bunch of threes. It's quite another to sink them at a high clip. Some terrific shooters on this team. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in for Nagy. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Offensive pass. Here's your Bucks breaker crew.
Green's checked in for Milwaukee. Anthony comes in for Rollins. And then for Denver, Holmes, he's checked in for Watson. And Strother subbed in for Hardaway. Kuzma against Gordon. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Kuzma. Fires for 3. And they recover it. Here's Portis. And the shot goes. Portis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You've got to put a body on Portis or he'll wreak havoc on the offensive glass.
Outside, Brown. Inside. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. The Bucks leading by 19. 1:56 left in the 3rd. Kuzma against Gordon. Portis with a screen on Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma drives in. Here's Portis. Strother grabs a miss. Nuggets trail by 19. Gordon right side. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
.127 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. And Clark, a young player who's putting it together. Julian Strother.
Yeah, I liked him in college, and I think with experience and as he gets more comfortable, he'll shoot it with confidence and really be an impactful player.
Now here's Porter. He's got 14. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Milwaukee.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Green. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Now here's Murray. 14 points for him. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Milwaukee leading by 19. And he lobs it up. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Strother. No made baskets yet. Now Murray. Pass to Holmes. To the inside. Here's Brown. Good on the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Milwaukee with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Yep, count it.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Fires away from way outside. And so it's Milwaukee up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Denver, Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Strother in at the 4 spot. Now here's Brown. Holmes, a screen on Green. Pass to Holmes. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Here's Murray. Down low. Antetokounmpo against Brown. Outside, Brown. Picked by Holmes. The 3. Brown can't hit.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
So you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Nuggets trail by 18. Now here's Murray. Beyond the arc. There it is. Murray buries the three.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points here in the second half. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the middle. Back to Murray. The 6-footer over Anthony. Murray, no good.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Murray against Anthony. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
Myles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And Denver with a change here, too. Najee's checked in. The free throw drops from Murray.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Shot from the low post is good. And the Bucks lead by 18.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
To the paint. And Turner with the block. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Green for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Brown. Outside Brown. Holmes, a screen on Turner. Brown passes to Holmes. Now Murray. He's guarded by Anthony. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Anthony. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Green. From outside the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Here's Anthony following that last 3-pointer by Denver. Kuzma finds Anthony. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points here in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. Blocked! Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Nagy. Naji's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Holmes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And they'll give that one to Myles Turner.
At the line for the Nuggets, Holmes. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And there are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Harris is checked in for Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. Milwaukee leading by 19. Rollins passes to Turner. Harris outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 4. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Nagy, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Number 22, Nagy.
Nuggets trail by 19. Murray with it. Pass to Gordon. Outside Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Murray. The 3 ball. And again, Denver no good. Gordon against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Porter. To the inside. Gordon with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Hardaway, no good. Ooh, poked away. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
The Bucks leading by 17. Here's Rollins. And here's Porter. Antetokounmpo, left side. 5 to shoot. Up and over Gordon. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Watson. Outside Hardaway. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Harris outside. Pass to Porter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Gordon. Antetokounmpo against Gordon. To snap the cold streak. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. Offensive rebound.
With his ability to score inside and hit threes, Myles Turner is a difficult assignment.
At the line for the Bucks, Myles Turner. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
And the second free throw is good. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Now here's Gordon. Over on Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Turner. And that one's long.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on.
Here's Watson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Watson, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Bucks leading by 17. Porter with it. Checked by Murray. The drive by Porter. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. Kicked by Murray. Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
Tim Hardaway Jr. at the line for 1.
That one's good from Hardaway. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. The Bucks leading by 16. Now Porter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
So it's Denver now. Murray passes to Gordon. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Rollins. Outside Harris. Gordon against Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. They trail by 18. Now here's Murray. Here's Gordon. Four on the clock. Tries from 10. It's good! What a J!
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere.
Porter outside. Antetokounmpo surveys. The sweet reverse. Nice finish.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
It's an 18-point game. Outside Murray. Bucket! Straight in!
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
And so here's Denver. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Gordon on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Murray inside. Porter's there. Murray, no good. Porter with it. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.